Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In Group in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing the new arrival video for September 10th, 2025, and it is a massive new arrival video, as you could see by the pile I have on top of the pile of records. Okay, but I'll start with the pre-orders that were announced this week. The selection of the better pre-orders that were announced this week. Starting with Tom Petty's Wildflowers and Wildflowers. I want to say and all the rest, but this is Tom Petty's Wildflowers, the original studio album, as a Because Sounds Matter one-step. Mastered all analog, limited to 6,000 copies. This comes out October 10th. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's on VR900 compound vinyl, which is quieter, better vinyl, but the standard version, which is Tom Petty's Wildflowers and all the rest, which is essentially the main album, and then the bonus disc is the way the album Tom Petty originally intended it to be, which was a triple disc, which never was going to happen. So the label put the kibosh on it, they trimmed it, and we got what we got. But for 3 times the price, you can get the one-step. And the standard vinyl version, which is like 35, 40 bucks, all analog, cut from the master tape by the same mastering engineer, right? I think Chris Bellman did both of them. But it's killer. It's on my top 100 imprint analog records you should own list. It's awesome. So it's 3 times the price. Is it going to be 3 times as good? I don't think that's possible. It could be better, though. I'm not 100% sure, so I'll know when it comes out. But like I said, I don't know how to feel about that one. A bunch of Depeche Mode reissues are continuing. We've got Depeche Mode 101, Exciter, Playing the Angel, and Some Great Reward, all coming out October 31st. Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska, the expanded edition. It's a 4LP and Blu-ray box set. I kind of like this. I like how the Blu-ray is not repetitive stuff from what's on vinyl. You see a lot of these box sets to where you're getting vinyl and then you're getting the same thing on CDs. This is a really good box set configuration-wise. 4 LPs, 15 unreleased tracks, bunch of goodies on there. These next 2... Those are coming out, when is that coming out? October 17th. The next 2 titles are OJC titles that I was thrilled when I saw, because one of my favorite, like, squirrely labels that doesn't get a lot of recognition, people don't talk about when it comes to jazz, is Savoy. Savoy titles were, a lot of times, Rudy Van Gelder mastered records. They were great recordings, done by Rudy Van Gelder. Killer artists, but they were on a little tiny squirrely label that really never got as much love, I think, as they should have gotten. And I've always thought to myself, we need a great reissue campaign from Savoy, and it just never happened. And then I see the news that OJC is is putting in Savoy titles in their OJC line. So we're getting Yosef Lateef's Jazz Mood, coming out October 24th. I'm looking for Art Pepper, Surfrider. By far, like, my favorite my favorite Savoy title. And we are also getting Hank Mobley's Jazz Message No. 2. 2 killer titles, extremely hard to find as originals, very pricey when you do. Both coming out October 24th. Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, coming out October 24th. This is a 2LP, I think it was 2LP version on kind of a maroon and white merge vinyl. 6 unreleased session demos, some Captain and Fantastic live tracks from 2005. Looks like a pretty cool release. I like what Elton's doing with the expanded vinyl versions, kind of complementing the original CDs. You know, back, 15 years ago, they would do deluxe edition CDs that had about 10 bonus tracks on them. Now they're doing them as vinyl, but it looks like with that title, they're giving us even more stuff that we've never heard. Okay, let's get into this week's new arrivals, starting with some digital media. We've got Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. This is the Blu-ray audio multi-channel Atmos mix. So we've got the Atmos mix, the 2025 stereo mix, 24-bit 48K, and we've got the 5.1 DTS mix, and then the original stereo mix, remastered in 2016. A bunch of different high-resolution formats. Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. Couple of Quadio multi-channel Blu-ray audios. We've got Colors of the Day, the best of Judy Collins, the best of Bread, the best of Carly Simon, and the best of the new Seekers. I like to teach, you know, the world to sing. Those Seekers. Okay. Two, I'll wait till I show you both of those at once. The next title is an original source box set, all analog, cut from the original half-inch 4-track and 1-inch 8-track tapes. Remixed. These have been fantastic. Unfortunately, they have been limited. In this case, they make 3,300 of them. These are great. They've sold extremely well, but none of these are in print anymore, are in stock. I thought we would get non-numbered versions of a lot of these titles, and we did. But only a couple of them, and they came and gone, and we never got a repress of them. I don't know what's going on, but like I have none of these original source recordings in print. So if you want them, now is the time to get them. So this is a box set. Carry On. All Carry On titles. What is it? Essentially, I'm trying to think of the theme. It essentially looks like it's a bunch of Carry On related stuff. Schonenberg, Berg, and Webern. All Berlin Philharmonic. Yeah, 4 LP set. Reasonably priced. It's an audiophile box set, 180 bucks, you know, 4 LP box set. And like I said, if you want it, get it now because it'll be out of print and impossible to get. To complement the Blu-ray audio Dolby Atmos version of No Jacket Required, we've got the 4 LP box set of No Jacket Required. So this is the original album, half-speed mastered at Abbey Road Studios, plus live rarities and B-sides on vinyl for the first time. Also includes a 20-page booklet with photos and brand new liner notes. All vinyl, no digital. If you want digital, you got to buy the standalone disc. Okay, big box set release, and I mean big by like literally big. This is like 25 pounds of vinyl. But let's show you the CD first. I'd rather tell you about it on vinyl or on CD while I'm holding this like 1 pound box set than holding up that 25 pound box set. We've got David Bowie. I can't give everything away. So this is the last in the series of box sets. I think they've done, maybe this is the 5th one. Essentially his entire catalog on vinyl, and it seems like every single one has like a bonus disc. So this includes Heathen. The bonus disc here, I believe, is the Montreux Jazz Festival, unreleased concert. Reality, a reality tour, the Next Day EP, Black Star, the No Plan EP, and Recall 6, which I'm not familiar with. But yes, what is that? A pretty hefty CD box set. Okay, so there's the CD box set. And then I have this boat anchor of a box set on vinyl. Oh my God. I'm thinking maybe I can just do this and I don't have to work out tonight. I can just go home and sit on the couch. All right, here it is, all on vinyl. You can zoom in on it. There you go. Oh my God. And one of the coolest releases, and a release that is perplexing me because, like, why did we only get this? We're getting a new release in 2025 from Led Zeppelin. This is Led Zeppelin Live, the EP. How awesome is this? Unfortunately, it's only 4 tunes, but it's got Cashmere and Trample Underfoot on it, In My Time of Dying, and Sick Again. But we've got 2 live tracks from Nebworth 1979 and 2 live tracks from Earl's Court. Like, where the hell are the rest of those shows? How awesome would it be to get official releases of those 2 concerts that are so heavily bootlegged? Super thrilled about this. I don't know why I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I mean, in my defense, it just got here a couple of hours ago, but yeah. And then that is essentially the companion piece to the 50th anniversary edition of Physical Graffiti. The original album, disc 1 and 2, disc 3 is studio outtakes, and then it includes a replica poster. Kind of a sleeper title for this week, we have Foghat's Fool for the City. This is a 2 LP 50th anniversary edition of Foghat's classic platinum selling album. Includes Slow Ride and Fool for the City. But Lacquer's cut from the original analog stereo tapes by Kevin Gray, pressed on Coke bottle clear vinyl. How about that? You're getting an all analog cut Kevin Gray album for a very reasonable price. It's a 2-disc set for 35 bucks, and it's all analog. The Grateful Dead, Blues for Allah. This is the limited edition picture disc, limited to 7,500 copies. Seeing if it's numbered anywhere. Doesn't appear to be. A great record. I want to see this as an OJC title. I don't know how this sounds yet. It could be great. This is super limited. They made 750 copies of these. This is Philly Joe Jones, Blues for Dracula. This is just a proper Riverside jazz album. But Philly Joe Jones had a big love for Dracula. So on this record, he will occasionally just pop in, imitating his best Dracula voice, and just chime in and, whoa, I'm Dracula, you know, that type of thing. It's a great record that every so often will provide some comic relief. It's great. This is on purple vinyl. Limited to 750 copies on coffin velvet purple vinyl, not just any purple vinyl. But yeah, another great record, Herb Ellis, Windflower, the seminal jazz guitar debut album from 1978. This is probably a $100+ record if you find an original of them. This is on Real Gone Music. I think Real Gone is who did this as well. Yeah, these are both Real Gone titles. Very difficult record to find. Good record. All right, we've got many variations of this, but here we go. This is 21 Pilots' new album, Breach. This is considered retail red. So red vinyl. And then this is the Indie Master MD320 version. Whatever that means. All right, we've got Foreigner 4. This is a new stereo remix. So this is a remix, not a remaster, a remix. So this is going to have wildly different sound. Remixed. Motley Crue, From the Beginning, the must-have Crucial Collection. Dance Gavin Dance, we've got Pantheon. This is on Cobalt and Ruby Smush with white splatter vinyl. What a phenomenal band. Seeing them live blew me away. I wasn't really a fan until I went to that concert. And oh, man, really good. Tedeschi Trucks Band and Leon Russell present Mad Dogs and Englishmen Revisited. So they are essentially doing Joe Cocker's Mad Dog and Englishman. Really looking forward to hearing that. Does anybody buy Ed Sheeran records anymore? I mean, I bought these theoretically. I don't know if you guys are going to buy these, but you don't see a lot of Ed Sheeran sales these days at the In-Groove. This is the limited edition pink and white marble indie vinyl exclusive of Play. He ran out of math-related album titles, so now we're going to VCR buttons, maybe? I don't know. This is the pink vinyl version. This looks fantastic. I'm not familiar with it, but I absolutely love Mr. Bongo. They put out killer Latin, killer South African music, a lot of great hidden gems, titles that you'll never find and would cost thousands if you do. This is Bobby Mateos and the Combo Conquistadors, My Latin Soul, a Latin classic from 1968 featuring one of the heaviest Latin soul tracks ever recorded, Tema de Alma Latina. Now, that hype sticker, like, don't you guys want to hear what the heaviest Latin soul track ever recorded sounds like? I mean, I do. One of my all-time favorite, the Italian in me, cannot get enough of Louis Prima. This is Louis Prima's Angelina. I love it's got the little Italian flag here, hype sticker. Louis Prima essentially doing all the bangers. Oh Marie, Angelina, Buonasera, La Senorita, Josefina. Really good. Not the best, I mean, not the best back of the cover. I guess it's good because it's Angelina on the front. But yeah. Always puts me in a good mood, putting on Louis. Sonatas and Rondos. This is an Hyperion title. We're starting to get some classical back in print on vinyl. This is Bach Sonatas and Rondos on Hyperion. Couple of Hyperion titles. Debussy, The Nash Ensemble. Piano Concertos, Greg and Lizette. And Eric Whitaker, Cloudburst, and Other Choral Works. I think there was 5 Hyperion titles. Maybe there's one outstanding, or maybe it was 4. I don't know. She Wants Revenge. This is the Music on Vinyl version. Music on Vinyl, She Wants Revenge. '25th anniversary edition of the self-titled Slipknot album, featuring the original album plus rare and unreleased demos and alternate mixes. Marlian, this is Misplaced Childhood, a picture disc. Manowar, The Hell of Steel, on Music on Vinyl. Looks like a 2 LP set. Twisted Sister, Detroit Club 1979. What are they doing here? Yeah, some earlier stuff. Got a box set from Overkill. Feel the Fire, 40 years anniversary edition on Megaforce, numbered to 999 copies. This is 740 on yellow vinyl. I say a box set, it's $50. It's not too expensive. It's on, oh, this is kind of cool. So it tells you on the back, there's 1, 2, 3, 5 variants, and depending on what number you got is what variant it determines you're going to get. So 0 through 50 is liquid, 51 through 175 is splatter, 176 through 450 is green, 451 through 725 is red, and 726 through 999 is yellow. So I'm guessing I probably got all yellows. So technically even quite a bit rare if you consider that the whole run is 999 copies and there's only a couple hundred yellows. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Beethoven's Last Night. 25th anniversary of the Rock Theater Classic on red vinyl. You know, I've always wanted to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I met somebody the other day and they informed me that this was a horrible show. I'm a little disappointed. That might not be the case. It might be fantastic. I don't know if you've seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Let me know in the comments below. I need some alternate opinions. I've always wanted to see them. They've come to Phoenix pretty much every year, and for some damn reason I never go. But maybe I'll do it this year. Tell me. I need the yes or the no in the comments. Do I waste my time or not? Let's see. Six Finger Satellite, Severe Exposure. This is the deluxe edition on Sub Pop. What a fantastic cover. 2 LP set. It looks like it's in 2 separate jackets inside of a slipcase. We've got Sophie Ellis, Beck Store. 2 versions of it. Indie vinyl and the standard black vinyl version, it looks like. Toya, The Very Best Of, 28 career-spanning classic hits on gold vinyl. 2 LP set. Juliana Hatfield, Made in China. From Canada, we have Silverstein, Pink Moon, Negative Space, vinyl variant. Really cool cover. It's a double die cut. If you look at this, the inner sleeve is die cut, so you can actually see the label, and then the outer jacket is actually die cut. So you can see the inner sleeve. Very cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. This is a 45 RPM. My take is they are more than likely vinyl fans to go through the trouble of doing something like that. You know what I mean? Parcells, Loved. This is the indie vinyl version on transparent blue color vinyl. And then I have the same album on black vinyl. Frost Children, Sister. This is the clear vinyl version. Oh, look at that. It's kind of a cool picture in the back. They stapled two different apples together. Talia, Primeval, Obsession and Detachment. This is the indie vinyl version. We are now getting to the records where I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. King Princess, Girl of Violence. Those cherries on the back are a little deformed. Pressed on crystal clear vinyl. Lard, Pure Chewing Satisfaction. This is on solid pink vinyl. Augustus Pablo, Crucial Cuts. This is on Sanchi. Bobby Pulido and Amigos en Vivo. I'm glad. I mean, I don't personally listen to Mexican music. You know, not my thing, but we're in Arizona and I get asked for it absolutely all the time. And I always order it in because for years I would just tell, like, people would come and ask for, like, it doesn't come in trade, used. You know, I'm not getting trades in. And they don't make any of it. So I have no way to, for years I had this conversation with customers. And now look at this. We're getting back to back. Juan Gabriel, Interno. And now we're starting to actually see labels put this stuff into print and it's selling. You're a Good Sport, Charlie Brown, Vince Guaraldi, 45 RPM for superior audio quality. This is good. You ready for this? I'll read you the whole hype sticker. 45 RPM for superior audio quality. Eco Black Vinyl, made from 100% recycled record materials. So they're actually advertising two things on this record simultaneously. Superior audio quality because of the speed that it was cut in, and shitty sounding vinyl because they use recycled pop bottles. Oh, here is the missing Harry Potter from last week. This is the Prisoner of Azkaban. Capture the Magic on black vinyl. Ryuichi Sakamoto, music for film. This record has been manufactured without shrink wrap. Yes, it has. Double LP on amber vinyl and black splatter. The complete Harry Potter film music collection performed by the City of Prague Philharmonic Orchestra. I could have swore there was like a 4 LP box set of this. The original motion picture soundtrack to The Gentleman, limited to 750 copies on translucent yellow colored vinyl. Kintaro, Peace on Earth. Kintaro, did I say Kintaro? Pharoah Sanders, the complete 1975 recordings at the Maison de la Radio in Paris, never before released in its entirety on Transcendence Sounds. Ah, yes. Howard Jones, Dream into Action. Seen Howard Jones with the Ringo Starr All-Star Band, I want to say in 2000. This is limited edition 140 gram orange colored 2 LP vinyl. The Farmyard Sessions Plus. Entombed, Left Hand Path. Clutch, Psychic Warfare, the 10th anniversary limited edition exclusive pressing on colored vinyl. Blue Smoke is the color of this vinyl. The album that started it all, Coheed and Cambria, the second stage Turbine Blade on purple and yellow split vinyl. La Dispute. No one was driving the car. This is the limited edition colored vinyl version, green smoke vinyl. From Music on Vinyl, we've got Crocus. Hoodoo. Limited to 666 copies on translucent red colored vinyl. I got number 514 here. Wasp, The Last Commando. I'm glad to see these hair metal titles being put back in print. Impossible to find originals of. I mean, not impossible, but close to it. The Headless Children. I don't know if I've ever seen an original of this, so that's not an easy one. Major Lazer. Peace is the Mission, the extended vinyl version. This is the pink and purple vinyl variant. I think I had another color last week, maybe black. Curtis Harding, Departures and Arrivals. This is the indie vinyl version. Angelo Rizzoli's presents Federico Fellini's 8.5, music by Nino Rota. This is limited to 500 copies. This is number 61. Steven Spielberg's film The Fabelmans. This is, wow, this is some limit. I thought we started with that 999 as a limited edition box set, and then we got lower. Now this is limited to 333 copies on turquoise colored vinyl. Oh, this is number 6. Damn. I guess I got low numbers. Rudimentary Penny, Pope Adrian the 37th. Psychiatric. Lucero, 20th anniversary edition of Nobody's Darlings. Kneecap, Fine Art. Certified gold vinyl edition. Kind of a really cool cover. That is, yeah, really cool. Ah, chocolate milk. Everybody loves chocolate milk, right? Limited edition of 500 copies on gold color vinyl. Great funk record. Ooh, what do we have here? Get Wise. Horace Andy. This just looks good. See if I can find this. Give that a listen. Ah, Lo Mafia. Ahura Y. Semfrey. I nailed it. This is on Sony Music Latin. And the Los Palominos. Corazon de Cristal. This is the most hilariously ridiculous covers I've ever seen. Look at this dude. There's like, let me just hold this picture frame here. It's comical. Anyways, Walter Trout, Sign of the Times. This is the limited edition Purple Haze gold marble vinyl version. And last but not least is the only title that's technically a restock. I never showed it on, I don't think, on a video originally because we were heavily allocated. But here is the rest of the allocation. Beck, Mellow Gold with, I'm assuming is his biggest hit ever, Loser. Not been in print in quite some time, but back in stock, back in print. Put this out here for tomorrow because I got to listen to that first. Where the hell is it? Oh. First on the agenda tomorrow. Led Zeppelin. All right, guys. You can get all of this stuff while supplies last at theingroove.com. Until next time.